day, a student asked to borrow a book from me. He said, "Is this book hard to understand?" I replied, "It talks about certain meditative states. If you don't have much experience with meditation, it might be harder to really relate to what it's saying." Then he asked, "So, have you experienced those states?" I smiled and said, "Meditation is really a coming and going kind of thing. Sometimes it's easy to get into the zone. Other times, no matter what you do, you just can't settle down. Your mood, your body, even the rhythm of your life, all of that affects it. It's not something you achieve once and then can just repeat every time. But of course, with regular practice, it does get easier to settle." The interesting thing is the more you're chasing a goal in meditation, the further away you get from the actual state you're seeking. Like, you might read a book or hear a teacher talk about some higher state and feel really inspired. So you sit down to meditate, thinking, "I want to reach that level." But that mindset usually backfires. Sometimes, you even end up imagining things.
Because meditation is deeply personal. Even if someone else is having powerful experiences, that doesn't transfer to you. And even if you're doing really well, others might not understand what you're going through.
So what's a state or a level in meditation? It's something you experience with yourself. It's not something you can copy, explain, or pass on to others. On the path of spiritual practice, one must also be especially cautious. If someone claims to be a master, says they can transfer their power to disciples, offer blessings, and even demands money, benefits, offerings, or a worshipful gaze, then they have already deviated from the true path, because true practice is about returning to oneself, not seeking outwardly, but turning inward in reflection. The spiritual path cannot be rushed simply because you want to arrive sooner. If you keep thinking, "When will I attain enlightenment?" or "When will I realize the fruit of practice?" know that meditation has never been about going somewhere, but about returning to the present moment. Thoughts like "Am I almost there?" will only lead you further away from the true path. When you're meditating, you're not comparing yourself to anyone, nor are you performing for anyone to see. This is your most honest encounter with yourself. Sometimes, your mind feels like a battlefield, where emotions, memories, desires, and anxieties are in constant conflict. But through repeated moments of awareness, observation, acceptance, and letting go, you slowly learn how to quiet the war within. Meditation is not about becoming holy, but about becoming clear. Because your true center does not lie in how others see you, but in the space between you and your present self.